about everything as well, and I've got some medicine and shit to help with dehydration since I'm already dehydrated and that. Yeah, but you know that fucking happens. It usually happens whenever I eat with people or eat with people that don't understand like food problems and shit. Maybe I can bring that across a different layer as well. Maybe. Yeah. Or when you get told you got lots and lots of variety, but like it's one thing. That was an amazing moment. That was an amazing moment when that happened. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I never normally have anything to eat at like big group events, and I went to eat, and it was like one thing, and I'm like, oh. Anyway, as is social gatherings. I'll tell you what though, fucking over social gathered. I deleted something that I think maybe. Can I delete this layer? All right, get out of my face, VLC player. Yeah, but your food looked fucking nice, man. What layer is that? Did I delete one of the wings? No. So this can go. Yeah, I think like the idea of like dipping the what is it, that big O thing into the bush soup stuff sounded pretty fucking good. Like it just, I don't know. I was trying to think of it. I'm like, I'd like to know what it sort of tastes like, the borscht itself. Because all I was thinking was maybe it would be tomato, not tomatoey. Like I thought like it would be like sweet, maybe. But I think like you told me it wasn't. I like this one and that one. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to narrow down. I've like drawn a fuck ton of wings. I'm trying to narrow down the pack and figure out what I actually like and which one I want to draw. Um, but yeah, I can always go back and show you guys some art and shit. Kind of like half procrastinating. I'm also just calling these things whatever. It's close enough. All right, let's get back down to here. Get back over. Yeah. Oh yeah. Um, YouTube and Twitch were, by the way, like super fucking active while I was away. As well. Or I might have deleted a wing earlier. Yeah, give me that. Let's get you up higher. I may have deleted one. It's fine. Probably. Yeah. So a couple of my videos on YouTube went kind of nuts, which is fine. But like everywhere kind of went nuts with it. I mean, depends how you make it. Sweet and pepper spicy is a good combination for borscht. You got roux meat and stock and red beets. You can make it yourself. Maybe. Um, Actually, more often than not, tend to use like duck meat for a lot of cooking because roux meat is still one of those things that's very heavy. It will hydrate. Hold on. Um, oh, I put it on the wrong fucking thing again. Let me get up here. Sure. We'll just do it that way and I'll bring it back up. I'll hydrate while we're doing this. Yeah, so I ended up getting some stuff to help with hydration, which is good. I can take it twice a day and hopefully not be super dehydrated. Well, I'll still be dehydrated, but maybe it will help a bit, you know. It saves going to the hospital for a fresh IV bag. I'll tell you that much. Done that a couple of years ago. All right. I don't need that one over there anymore. This is just a massive page at this point. All right. I don't know what that scraps from, but cool. It's in there. I love how I've narrowed it down to like half a dozen little wings at this point, but not quite enough yet. I don't feel like skits mix that much at the moment. We'll probably change back to it later. Let's see. What can I change that to? Maybe that one. That's gonna fuck up the random thing, but it's fine. I went overboard with buying food, so I still have chunky apple pie to make. Lemon pound cake, both New Year's Eve with friends. Jesus. The chunky apple pie cake thing, though, sounds pretty good. Because I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you did say that, like, you were gonna do a pound cake as well, and I didn't see that in the photos. I did say that one, but then I changed my mind. I didn't like it that much. There's a whole fucking duck to bake as well. Bake. You bake ducks? A little bit surprised by that. I don't know. It's probably the exact same thing as like roasting a duck, but like, yeah, my brain's just like, I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's the same thing essentially. It's like if you're doing it in the oven. Yeah, normally, like, I don't know, we just refer to like ovening stuff as like roasting most of the time. Uh, Close enough. That's not it. I go too far. There we go. Is that all right, roast? Yeah. I'm trying to think, like what I had. I had potato. That was one thing. What else? There was a vegetarian quiche. That wasn't too bad. And coleslaw at one place. That was kind of it. Quiche was kind of like not knocking the store bought stuff, but like it was kind of like I think cooked a couple of days beforehand, and then was just like let to like steam itself in the fridge, so it was kind of like mush. It was like all kinds of mush. Um, the coleslaw wasn't too bad. I think that was one of the things that got me sick. Is generally speaking, like, I don't know, a lot of like manhandling involved in like making certain foods, and I get sick very easily if people don't have like good hygiene. So, yeah. So I was supposed to make lemon pound cake, but mum bought 6 different cakes as well. Jesus, that's over prepared. Fucking hell. Like my family was with dips. My family used to be fucking nuts for dip. Um Used to be like every fucking flavor of dip you could possibly buy, and it was like, why though? And I guess the thing was we also had like a fuck ton of like cheese and shit too. Not that like not that I had any of that this year, but still, this reminds me of that kind of thing. It's like the excess of the one thing. Uh don't think I like any of these ones. Fine. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Now I've got like just this bottom section to go. I don't know if there were any that I liked. That shape wasn't too that one's actually not bad. I'm just trying to like figure out which one I want to spend a few hours drawing. Like out of all these. Especially since it will become an emote that you guys will like play with. So fuck off the LC player. I had a wolf down so much food so it wouldn't spoil. I think, come on. There. Is that really where it went? Not where it went, was it? Ah, that is. I wouldn't spoil, still do. What? What, you're still wolfing down food? That doesn't surprise me. I wonder if that can fit, or maybe. Not quite, yeah. Fine, that can sit there. A couple of these look very similar, and I'm thinking that I got very close to what I wanted. Is that? Not that one. Get rid of that. Alright. Yeah, a couple more to go through, then I'll narrow it down from the pack. I don't think I had any on this. Kind of that one. Fine. I also moved the entire background. This is a massive, massive page because these are all like little A5s, I think. Yeah, so many wings to draw. It makes me hungry. It's more about the fact that like when I was drawing it, I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'll either use a reference art that I've already got, or I'll just quickly draw one was the logic. That's probably word for word what I said, right? And then when I sat down and actually started drawing them, like I have 12 pages here with like a dozen or so wings per page, right? And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this is a lot more difficult. After a while, towards these end couple of pages, I started getting like a smoothness to it. Actually, these are the first ones. These last ones, these ones here would have been the last ones that I did towards the end. Just because it brings it in the reverse order. I didn't realize that. Doesn't matter. I'll be doing another different one as well with these as well. I like them straight up, these little ones. I'm going to take both of them into the thing with me. I kind of want both of them. I don't know if I'll use both, but I have an idea. Where is my top bit? Put it up here somewhere. Sure. I have an idea to put that on a side angle so that instead of it being a solitary wing, you can put it with the shocked ones. So these ones. So when they're sitting beside it, it should look good beside it, hopefully. That's my idea anyway. So I should be doing 3 emotes tonight. One of them will be just one duplicated and reversed. So it should be too difficult. Plus, I mean, you'd think that this isn't that difficult, but I mean, fucking straight lines, eh? You'll see me doing straight lines. Alright, back up in top. Or wherever. Oh yeah, I ended up, with all the being sick and shit, I ended up, like, my voice took a bit of a hard hit the other day. So I was actually surprised between all the fucking talking and the being sick and shit. I was like, I'm gonna have no voice at all by the time I come back to stream. I sort of do. And I'm hoping it doesn't fuck off again. There we go. Alright. Ignoring that little one in the corner, I should be able to just crop up this section up here. Crop that. Alright, cool. Now this shouldn't be nearly as big. Actually, I don't need that much fucking space. There we go. Alright, so out of these motherfuckers, I've got to pick one that I like. And this little itty bitty one here, this like teeny fucking tiny thing. Not the entire thing. Actually, no, it is the entire thing, hey. Sure. Let's do that. Not enough. Getting bigger. That's getting bigger, but Jesus Christ, give me a 1 in front of that. I don't know if it can do this. I might have just asked Gimp to do something illegal. There we go. Alright, come back here. Where are you? You're like behind everything. I stole that off one of my pictures that I brought in before. Let's see if I can find it on the fly. Hold on. Might be one of the ones that doesn't have a name. Is that? I think that's this one. Yeah. Yeah, I stole the wing off this one. One of the reference images. Alright. I'm not listening to that. Sure, that'll do it. Yeah, no, I brought in a heap of stuff. I actually brought in some comics. Was that why it makes straight lines? Everybody is always going crazy for curves. Alright, curves. Hold on. See what I've got in here with some curves. If I've got anything with curves. One of my characters kind of don't. Is that plagiarism? What do you mean plagiarism? Fuck you on about. A lot of my characters actually are a lot less curvy than I thought. There's a lot of curves on this thing. A lot of rounded shapes on her. Sit like that. That'll be fine. Yeah, what do you want about with plagiarism? I also need that for colors. I could have just stolen a wing like that and like cleaned it up, but I didn't want to. Let's see what else I forgot. Probably I could show you this. One of her weapons and shit. One of her various armors and stuff. I know it's super blurry. It was a really old scan. That was 2007 as well. So yeah. One of her like various outfits and shit. one of her various weapons in a different story. That's one of the completely different stories that I've got for her. I was just realizing that when I was looking, this one's got curves, I guess. She got curves. She got a bit of curve. What else? I don't know. I might show off like some comics and stuff again later. I'll wait a bit before I do that because I did that like not long ago. But I actually have like pages of my comic and shit in here. So we'll come back to that. But yeah, I kind of want something like that. I will stretch. Thank you, Kanye. Ow. My whole neck just crunched. Yeah, I hope you've been well, Kanye. I know it's probably just like bedtime at the moment, but I hope you've been getting some sleep and shit. So read some stories about some essays and papers graded by professors who are dead serious saying you can plagiarize yourself. Yeah, I could see that. Like, especially since like some of my outfits, I'll be like, I'll create something, I'll come back to it. These ones I'm definitely doing. At least that sort of shape I think I'll do. Some of these, if I flip that one, I don't know if I can. Just to have a look at it. Which one is it? Getting close. No. It's this one. No. Yeah, that one. Okay, you. Can I flip you? I don't know which way this is going. Horizontal, maybe. Yeah, that way. They'll do it. All right, come here. Okay, it doesn't look as good flipped, honestly. It was all right the other way. I slept for an hour from my 11 p.m. to midnight. Not tired at all. Just waiting since friend is in town, wants to get breakfast. Just training modding in a fighter right now. Oh yeah, nice. That's good that you've been getting some good sleep and you're like basically gonna hang out with some friends and stuff today. It sounds fun. I am way over fucker socialized for the entire year now. I'm done skis for that shit. Those double wings have some Cupid like vibes. Nah, it's more of like if I was to bring in, because like if you have a look, whenever she's got her wings back, you can always see the second one and stuff. And I don't know if I've got another picture where she's got her wings and they're back. I might. I brought in several different pictures tonight to be able to show you guys some stuff. Even that one, she's got like one wing backwards. I don't know if it's going to open up. Maybe. There we go. Even there, she's only got one. But then again, that is also a backpack one as well. So maybe not that. Do I have any others with her? Or actually, I do. Hold on. Where? That one. That one. Yeah, she's got her wings going like straight up. So whenever she's got like her wings are up, but she's like moved in a different position. Like if I was to put that with this thing, if you put them side by side, you had that and then you had that beside it, like tilted a little bit so it like angled a bit. It would look like she's like spooked and got wings out, that kind of thing. So it's good at acting social. Besides the friends, I'm not really actively social. Yeah, there is a special knack for that when you just don't have that kind of like socialness. I get it. I really do. I'm getting better at it nowadays since I'm like streaming and stuff like that. That I'm like not as bad in person at being like awkward. Nowadays I'm just like tired and I'm like I can't be fucked. Like if I'm gonna go to the effort, I'll go to the effort. But like if nobody's like giving the effort back, I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna sit there and like chill. Um, Actually, I'll bring in a fucking comic for you guys while you're here. Hold up. There you go. One of my old World of Warcraft comics. So it was Tauren tipping. So the concept was that Taurens were cows. And, you know, it's funny to tip cows. It's not, but, you know, them being cows to just tip them over and shit. Like, yeah. So there's like a fuck ton of detail and shit. But yeah, this is like a 3-panel one, 3-panel comic. But yeah. Anyway, so I'll go back in and maybe actually start drawing. I didn't realize I opened it twice. All right. So these ones, yes, they're definitely coming with me. Is that the one on the end there? Yeah, it is. I kind of like that shape a little bit more. I'll just see how it goes with that. I'll fuck around with them. But it's not a suggestion, just curious fact. So if we really had wings, would they have to be attached to our waist somewhere just above pelvis line, since that's where our center of mass is? Yeah, see, I've never subscribed to the logic of like having wings at like the lower back. Because like from my perspective, the concept of having wings to begin with, like I've always seen like shoulder blades, it's kind of like wings. So like when you move your shoulders in and out and stuff like that would basically like flex the muscles of a wing. That's how I'd sort of see it. But I'd also see it as like if you're going to have wings that aren't physically big enough, like have a look at my character. Her wings are not physically big enough to logically make her fly. She flies with magic. Like the fact that she has wings enables her to fly. It's more of like a visual symbol on her body that kind of suggests that she can fly. Like my character can like extend and flap her wings and stuff like that. She can put them away. I just don't have many fucking drawings of it. But yeah, I've always like I understand where like the center of mass sort of argument comes into it, but like because wings on like humans and stuff like that have always seemed like more of a magical kind of like adaptation kind of thing. They're more symbolic to me than actually proper. I won't fuck with that one. I kind of want all of these layers to come together in one. I guess I can just do that. Let's say bring this last one. I don't know where it is. Very, very white. I should be able to see it. It should be right at the start, that one. Move you over a bit. Like, bring you up heaps. I just kind of like want to merge them all into one, and then I'll go from there, figuring out which one I want, I guess. That. Put you up here. Symbolic wings, then. I'm all for it. Superman flying is not really great to me. Yeah, see, it's the same kind of logic as like Superman just having the ability to fly, except that the way I see it is having the wings and stuff there is like the metaphorical allowance kind of thing to let it happen. That's the way it kind of logics to me. Where is my ability to like merge shit? There. There we go. Merge all those. That way I'm only like cutting out what I want. Alright, here's the fun part. Is looking at wings and deciding if I want them or not. Because these are all the ones I like the most and could work with. I would say, let's get a pen. Let's say no. I don't think I'm going to use that. It's too spiky, but it's a good reference point. Go down, so I'm not like going 1-to-1. No. No. So they're not propellers. They definitely can help in steering. Yeah, that's basically how I see it. It's kind of like you can move them around and shit, flap them or whatever. They're not really like if my character was to fly, it would be more like hovering and gliding and shit. Like she would be able to lift up and probably like aeroplane style fly, right? But like she's not like she doesn't have to sit there and actively flap the whole time. Like they're just like out. Similar to let's see if I've got a fucking picture of it. See if I can find a picture of like card captors. Hold on. Captor, yeah. Give me a picture of her. Who slapped me? Bubba. Fucking welcome in, Bubba. Let's see, like, fly. Hold on. Yeah, I just want to bring up her flying, because the way she flies and shit with hers, I will hydrate. Thank you. Hold on. Because I know that in the anime, they have different things where at first she has wings on her staff and it flaps, and then she gets them on her back and it's more like she just floats around. Okay. Yeah, that image will do it. Hold on. Can I copy that? I don't know how big this is going to bring it in. Yeah, sure, that should be fine. About that. Okay. Get out of my face thing. Yeah, fucking welcome in, Bubba. Give you some hugs too. Hopefully you've had a decent time over Christmas or about that. Let's anchor that. So see how like with Sakura, she just has wings. They're quite large, but at the same time, they're just hyperextended, and that's how she flies. Like, she's not necessarily like fully plain styling. At the same time, like her body has some natural drag to it because of legs and lower body and stuff. Like, that's more what I would expect from like my character flying. She's not going to flap them. My character's not going to flap them. But she's going to like fly around like that kind of thing. That's the whole kind of purpose of it, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's how I see it. It's magic enabling flight more so than being the flight. Alright, well, if I'm going off little old chunkies here, I don't want something along the lines of it. Like, my character's wings are anything from like short and wide to long, and not that one. Oops, too far. Hold on. Not that one. Not that. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that 7 to go. Okay. I'm also like tilting my head all around the place and deciding what I think of things. And that one's not bad, but not right either. That one isn't bad. That one's not bad. Also, the attachment of the wing to my character. Why do you feel called out? The attachment of the wing to my character, usually when it's on her back, actually comes to a point and it looks rounded from a difference. Was it? Apparently tilting my head. Why are you tilting your head? It'd be easier if I tilted everything, but it would make this a lot harder. Not that one. Yeah, we're down to like a couple. I don't like that. I don't mind that one. This one's a little too chunky. That's a little far. This one's nice and that one's nice so far. I just need to decide if I want a long wing or a tall wing. And because mine have got like a bit of both. My character, it depends on the picture too. Let me see if I've got a fucking drawing that I could bring in that's got like, apart from the one that I showed before. I actually don't have that many with her with wings on. That one. That one's a kind of better one. Where she's kind of got like kind of like a, what would you call it, like a shoulder bit to it where it does attach. It attaches down about here at the back, so about where that armpit line is, but about there. It attaches and then it goes up and then it's got a bend point and can go out. So yeah, that it is kind of smaller, longer, isn't it? Mind you, it depends what she's doing. Again, this is why I left this problem up to while I was live. Not that, I don't think. So I keep coming back to it. I'm like, it'll make it easier for me to pick out. I'll grab the last ones and I'll tilt them. They'll help me out. All right. So what I want to do, I want to basically get rid of all the ones that I don't like the look of. And then I can fuck around with the rest. So now I've only got a couple. When you're done, I have to save this in a moment. It's freaking out. It's not responding. Come back to me, Gimp. I already lost this file once before I started, which was part of why it took me so long to start. Come on, you can do it. Just unselect everything. It's having a think. If I don't move, maybe it won't die. Okay, fuck it. I'm saving it now. It's come free. All right, I saved it. Jesus Christ, that was getting worrying there. I just want to select off it. Oh, I see. I'm selecting something. All right, I get it. All right, I can crop this down and it can fix it up. Or hopefully fix it up. I don't